Hi friends, today on October 2nd, the nation celebrates Gandhi Jayanti on account of Mahatma Gandhi's birthday. Do you know that the father of the nation also shares his birthday with another man who contributed immensely towards the growth of India? He is none other than the country's second Prime Minister, Lal Bahadur Shastri. Shastri was born on October 2nd, 1904, 34 years after Gandhi, in Mughal Sarai, Uttar Pradesh. He is primarily renowned for his slogan, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. The biography of Lal Bahadur Shastri teaches the moral values adopted by one of the most honest and significant figures and politicians in Indian history. Shastri's father, Sharada Prasad Srivastava, was a school teacher before becoming a clerk in the revenue office at Allahabad. His mother was Ram Dulari Devi. He was the second child in the family. His father died while Shastri was very young. He and his sisters grew up in the home of his maternal grandfather after that. As a young boy, he would swim back and forth across the Ganges to save money on boat rides to school. This is how Lal Bahadur went about completing his education with his books tied to the top of his head. Shastri became interested in the freedom movement after being inspired by a patriotic and well-respected teacher named Nishkameshwar Prasad Mishra at Harish Chandra High School. He started to research India's history and the works of many notable figures including Swami Vivekananda, Mahatma Gandhi and Annie Besant. He attended a public meeting in Banaras organized by Gandhi and Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya in January 1921 when he was in the 10th grade. Shastri was one of the first students to graduate from the Vidyapeeth with a first-class degree in philosophy and ethics in 1925. The title Shastri, which is a scholar, was bestowed upon him, which was a bachelor's degree from the university, and later it became part of his identity. At Mahatma Gandhi's request, Shastri joined the Indian National Congress as an active and mature member in 1928. In 1937 and 1946, he was elected to the United Provinces Legislature. He became the Minister of Police and Transport on 15th August 1947. He was the first to name female conductors as Transport Minister. On May 13, 1952, Shastri was appointed Minister of Railways and Transport in the first Cabinet of the Republic of India. In 1959, he assumed as a Minister of Commerce and Industry, and in 1961 as Minister of Home Affairs. When Jawaharlal Nehru died in office on 27 May 1964, Shastri was elected as the second Prime Minister of India on 9th June. Shastri had always been a best humanitarian and was instrumental in many reforms and transformations in India after he became the Prime Minister of India. Here are the few prominent and significant incidents from his life. During Shastri's time as Prime Minister, the Madras anti-Hindi agitation of 1965 took place. Under the Official Languages Act of 1963, it was proposed that Hindi would be the primary official language. To defuse the crisis, Shastri promised that English would remain the official language as long as the non-Hindi speaking states wanted it. After Shastri's assurance, the riots and student unrest subsided. He supported the Amul Milk Cooperative in Anand, Gujarat, and founded the National Dairy Development Board to promote the White Revolution, a national movement to increase milk production and supply. In November 1964, he opened the Central Institute of Technology campus in Taramani, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. During this visit, he also inaugurated the Chennai Port Trust's Jawahar Dock and began construction on the Tuticorin port. Because of Shastri's position in promoting scholarly activity between India and Canada, The Shastri Indo-Canadian Institute was named after him. Throughout his life, Shastri was known for his integrity and modesty. The former Prime Minister's son Anil Shastri once told in an interview that there was a demand at home that we should buy a car. A man of limited means, Shastri had only rupees 7,000 in his account for a green Fiat that cost rupees 12,000. To fulfill the need of the hour, he took a loan of 5,000 from Punjab National Bank with the promise to repay every penny. He died in 1966 before he could repay his loan, but his values were carried forward by his wife Lalita Shastri. She repaid the entire amount from the pension she received. Once, when Shastri was in jail before independence, his daughter was seriously ill and he was granted parole for 15 days, but unfortunately, his daughter passed away before the end of the parole period. In a sheer display of determination, he was immediately back to serve his time in jail. The reason he gave for not spending his entire leave away was this: parole was given to me to look after my daughter, who is no more now, so it is my duty to return to jail. In another instance in jail, he found out that his wife was able to save rupees 10 out of their 50 rupees pension paid by the servants of People's Society. Noting the income as superfluous, he asked the organization started by Lala Lajpat Rai to reduce his pension amount and give the 10 rupees thus saved to someone in need of it. Shastri died in Tashkent, Uzbekistan, then Soviet Union, on 11 January 1966, just one day after signing a peace treaty to end the 1965 Indo-Pakistan War. Many among Shastri's supporters and close relatives refused at the time and have refused since to believe the circumstances of his death and alleged foul play. Conspiracy theories appeared within hours of his death and have thereafter persisted. He was eulogized as a national hero, and the Vijay Ghat Memorial in New Delhi is established in his memory. These are many unknown facts about Lal Bahadur Shastri, right? And he was also awarded Bharat Ratna posthumously in recognition of all his services. Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan.